I'm going to show you how to add a library to your STM32Cube project. So here's an example. This is a library that controls a LCD screen, or rather an OLED screen. And what I'm going to do is typically you're just going to download the zip of this entire project. And once you've got the zip, you're going to have something like this. Now, Windows does something really stupid with the zip file. You can't really see the icon very well, but if you look at it, it has a zipper on it. That's different from a regular folders icon, right? So a zip file is not a folder. However, Windows will make it look like it's a folder if you double click it. So it just unzips it and it puts it in a hidden directory somewhere just so you can navigate and look through it. But you can't copy things by dragging and dropping them as easily as you might want to. So what we're going to do is we are going to right click on our zip folder and say extract all. It's going to ask where to put it. Typically it's the same folder. So click extract. And now I have the folder and the zip file. So we need to open up the folder. And I'm going to navigate down here until I get to the code. So these are the different header files and C files of the library. In a project that I want to add this to, I'm going to use this OLED UART project here. Open up the include folder and notice that all of these are .h files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up these guys right here. I'm going to sort them by type, and I'm going to take the H files. I'm going to copy those over by dragging and dropping. Or rather, you could just right-click, copy, right-click, paste. We'll do that. So I'm going to highlight all of the .h files by holding down Shift as I selected them, and then I'm going to copy. I'm going to go into this include folder and I'm going to paste. It's usually it'll ask you, do you want to copy this over or do you want me to point to the original file? It just depends on how you've done it. So we'll do that for the C files as well. So I think it'll do that pop-up if I drag it over and drop it. But the C files need to go into the SRC folder, not the INC folder, the include folder. So I'm going to take these three, and let me drag them and drop them and see. Drag and drop. Yeah. So if you drag and drop, it'll ask, do you want me to just link to where these folders or these files currently live, or do you want me to copy them into this project folder? Since I'm not using these for a lot of stuff, it's okay to just copy those into this project's folder. But if I have a library that is very, very common and I want it to be used in every one of my projects for like hundreds of projects, that would take up a lot of extra space. So then you might want to just link to wherever those files live on your computer. For now, I'm just going to copy them. So at this point, now I have access to all of these files. And for this particular library, what you have to do is open up this template and tell it which chip you're using. So I'm using the STM32F4. And so you just got to make sure that you let it know what you're doing. But there you go.